Hello, today is February 4th, um, 2016. This is Grandview, Missouri. What I have done is I've taken Miracle Grow potting mix and Earth Grow. I found these on clearance at the end of the fall. And the Earth Grow was very inexpensive, like 50 cents a bag. So what I normally do with my potting mix is I mix in either dirt or something else to kind of make it go further. So that's what I've done with everything here. And this organic humus manure it says it's what, 0.5 phosphorus, 0.5 nitrogen, and 0.5 potassium. So today I've been planting peas. So I've got sugar snap peas. I've planted them very, very thick in these containers. This one I haven't planted yet. This I'm going to show you. This is melting mammoth pea I'm going to plant just now. I've also planted in these containers early Alaskan peas, and over here dwarf gray sugar peas. Anyway, now these peas all supposedly ripen at different speeds. I think the fastest may be 66 days or 56 days, and the longest is 95 days. So in that regard, they should ripen at different times. With peas, I understand you should keep sowing them during the year. You can pick them, and then pick them, and then they're gone. And then you can pull them out and plant new peas. And that way you get succession peas, but also you can have other peas coming up. And all the way, peas like cold weather. So when I get these plants going, peas can take temperatures down to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's below freezing. So at the end of February, the beginning of March, I'm going to plant these here. This is all I'm doing with my peas. I'm planting them. My mom says that when you plant peas, you sow them. You don't plant them. You plant them real thick. And so that's what I'm doing. What I wanted, I saw people having pieces of gutter, and they would plant their peas in guttering, and then they would, when the peas came up, they would dig a trench. I'm just going to spread these out a little bit. That's plenty thick. And I'm going to top them. These I'll plant in this container here. I may have to get another container. That's a lot of peas. Anyway, they would plant them in something long and narrow, like a gutter. And then when they started to grow, they would just dig a trench where they wanted them to transplant them into the ground, and they'd just push them out of the container and directly into the ground. Maybe stretch them a little bit. But since I don't have any gutters around the house, I tried to find the long, narrow things that I could find. So anyway, spackle containers, and then of course you've seen those containers. I found this somewhere in the house. Somebody's Tupperware left here. So what a great growing container. And then this was high enough. This is actually for spoons and forks. But they have little trenches. I thought, well, maybe I can, anyway, take a trench out at a time and put it into the ground. Well, anyway, that's today's video on peas. And here in a second, of course, I've got to have a cup of tea. In fact, it's ready for me. Okay, I'm going to go back to listening to Rush and playing with the planting.